都相信他，搞新意出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。憑型格瀟灑去書寫我心，這一個轉身可傾倒世人。抬頭見星星也熠熠發光，我於舊時菲林看光怪陸離，夜幕下路燈講不出別離，看看這故事可否新傳記，學熒幕神探始終捍衛正義，年少這心經已決定去寫我名字，一生中輕碎風雨乜都相信他，搞新意出色主意乜都需要他。穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。憑型格瀟灑去書寫我心，這一個轉身可傾倒世人。抬頭見星星也熠熠發光，我於舊時飛等看光快樂離，夜幕下路燈講不出別離，看看這故事可否新傳記，學熒幕神探始終捍衛正義，年少這心經已決定去寫我名字，一生中輕碎風雨乜都相信他，搞新意出色主意乜都需要他。穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。
Hello，
一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞新意出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。讓一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞新意出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。你與我共挽手。
This song, not that, I didn't mean to click that. This one first. Is this the first song that is that has lyrics? So we're in RIP. Where is it? Um. All right. That's just the description. Moon rises and falls, the tides ebb and flow. A heroic child carrying an unknown mission coming from the end of the world. Standard 8 sages. Let me see if I'm... Alright. Let me make this bigger. There's no reason for 2.4 to be shortened than CN. I don't know why they did it. Does this have the English? I don't think it does, but let's just... Oh, they have. First stage, Descent of Russ. Let me add a marker. Immediately orange. What the hell? Nothing but nothing. There's nothing more than... Nothing can be achieved. Destroy and restore together in one. Grandfather. Are those... persimmons? The persimmons that are supposed to bear fruit will bear fruit sooner or later. The autumn frosts fell, the wheat fields withered, and the sweet potatoes rotted. But when it is time to bear fruit, it will definitely bear fruit. I think that's Ancestral Family Hall. The one written on the building. Stand up. I'm going to start counting. This father. Father Liang. 3 minutes. 2. 1. It hurts, father. Perhaps this is a true will of God. What? We already seen, like, where is it? Like on the, I think on the event story, Liang Yue is talking about her experiences. You're no longer a bully.
你不再被他认可。
You're no longer recognized by it. Repeat code to GO2 Meg Avenue. What's that? Liang, are you listening? When is the autoplay gonna stop? Come on. Received. I'm ready. The first frost. The first descent of frost. At first, we all thought it was just some common damage caused by a poor drainage. After all, the rainfall this year is surprisingly heavy. Everything sank into the water except the victims' family's rubber duck. On the bright side, more rainfall will reduce the dust.
Ha!
If you're trying to improve your sense of humor, I must say you still have a long way to go. In short, when the advanced team continued to investigate, they found this. Transparent plastic bag with a crystal clear crescent shaped object. And that's why they came to us. Uh, if I remember correctly, Division of Arcane Affairs. I think that's the official translation for that. DAA. Some kind of critter snails. This possibility cannot be ruled out. I'll go deeper and take a look.
Yo, wait up!
Wait for. It's just to see Unsever. It only has Chinese. It also doesn't have any voice acting. It's said that the famous house was passed down from the grandmother's grandmother, and the elderly in the family are buried in the cemetery next to it. The bus stop can go directly into the nearest store and station. On weekends, the family will drive. What's that? Estuary. What is that? Did they even tidal mouth of a large river? Which is a 2-hour drive to camp. Yeah, they use this background multiple times. They reuse background quite often. Without even changing it. I mean, it's saving resources. 3 hours before the landslide, they were planning to hold a birthday party for their daughter. Landslide, huh? A warm house full of family often means the world to the people living in it. Fortunately, the whole family was evacuated safely when the landslide occurred. Otherwise, this is gonna be a different story. They're already preparing to write letter to the government to request repair and compensation. Sincerely hope that this little compensation can help this poor family.
Stop. Holy.
Okay. This is not a simple landslide. The ground surface almost hollowed out. Sinkhole? I mean, it is because bottomless hole underneath the house without any reason for it to be that big. Sergeant's office. The photos and other relevant clues are in this bag. We have reassured the family and are now arranging for them to stay at the nearby hotel.
Leave it here. Hold on.
Take the pipe and keep the small bag for yourself. open that little bag and have a look. Wait, what's that? Ginseng? Red ginseng? The principal of overseas Chinese school sent me a thank you gift, saying it is for your good health. For good health, it's tiring enough to take care of you guys. I don't have time to play with this stuff. You can take it.
Have a cup of tea and go take a break.
The vigils wouldn't want to recruit a person who was already exhausted.
Thank you, Deputy Chief.
The last Chinatown incident was certainly not easy for you. But being able to recover quickly from a blow is also a quality of a police officer should have. I don't want to bring this tired state to being alert coming soon. Basic assessment is a must. Every police officer, even the vigils, must abide to our rules when it comes to when they come to my face. I will give you a grade for this internship and based on the assessment results.
Chief Alden. Sorry.
I'm sorry to disappoint you again, but I don't think I'm what you would call tired. Yeah, Division of Arcane Affairs. Interesting, some people have learned to argue with their superiors they work with. Zero. You're just dissing me, Potier. Oh, but soon this whole working together thing will be over. Half a year. Indeed, once the assessment results come out, whether you pass or not, being transferred should not be left out as a conclusion.
Cheer up, kid. Thank you.
P1 is this one that extends the summon rounds, right? So, I think yes, that's like one of the biggest, like, just good quality of life. So P1 I think is very worth it. If I'm thinking about it, if I'm remembering it right. I'll be doing some gameplay stream later, on later days. I'm not gonna go for any portraits. So you'll see P0 gameplay to see if P1 would be worth it if I'm struggling. I see. It seems that the assessment results are not your main concern, right? No, results are important, and that's what I came here for. The results of the materials you submitted to the mysterious biological testing office are out. Or just is it arcane biological testing office? This will also be it. There's no doubt. There's no doubt that the it's just critter. Maybe we're just preparing a critter. There's no doubt that the half moon shaped substance we found at the scene came from that creature. From a mysterious creature. But it is not a nail, but more like a substance like fur. And this owner is not an ordinary critter. Also included in is the report on the substances extracted from huge cave nests they found at the scene. In addition to some burned to death critters, we extracted a large amount of conductive algae essence. According to preliminary speculation. When this substance comes in contact with any medium such as air, soil, or water, it can generate a high voltage electricity and strong electric charge, which is enough to burn any critter that encounters it. That cave nest was made of a giant critter. A giant critter that escapes from the that escapes underground and generates these kinds of substance. This giant critter sounds like
I knew it.
if the legend you told me before is true, it may not really disappear. Instead, it was released again and wandered around this area. Is she talking about Chiang Liang? It's electricity and stuff. That's Chiang Liang's power. And being giant. It's too windy. It's too windy. Close the window. Is this really it? Yes, Chiang Liang. This is directly after, I guess, the event story. And Will see her cat come back. Commencement of winter. Stand up.
站起来！
Stand up.
站起来！
Sorry.
Please continue. You just said that the electrical appliances are out of order, right?
Yes.
Before the landslide, all electrical appliances in our house were slowly failing. At first, only the lights went out. Then the whole house stripped and all the electrical appliances began to tremble, as if attracted by some magnetic field. Then the whole world returned to silence. All electricity was restored. At this time, we slowly felt the ground beneath our feet shaking, and when we ran out, the whole house and the ground were shaking. All I could see is a beast-like creature and its wagging tail. Electric failure. Looks like a beast. This does sound very familiar, but until there is solid evidence, there's no way to say for sure. Sounds like we'll have to check out the arcane creatures database.
No need.
I have checked the criminal records in the past 10 years, and basically I have never seen such incidents. There's no possibility that there's there's no possibility there's relevant information in the database of this department.
Holy.
Last 10 years? When did you check? Public databases are always open to the public, but the application procedure required to access them is a little troublesome. Have you browsed all the information in the database? So do you police officers have any idea? My daughter's birthday party is in 3 days, and I can't. Should we hold it for her in this motel? Don't worry, we are trying to identify what this creature is, since this is the first case of this nature in the city.
By the way,
if we are heading to the right direction, there may be another place that can be our source of information. City Library. I reserve my judgment for you. We don't have time to wander aimlessly through such a large library. Don't forget Chief Eldon's advice. He claimed that the results of today's collective basic standard tests will be recorded in your evaluation. It doesn't matter, I calculated the time. Even if I rush back at 5 p.m., I still have plenty of time to review. Well, this is you. But these were nothing more than human books, printed in huge fonts and illustrated with various clip arts, seemingly meant for children. You'd need to find a weird incantation-filled book somewhere between How to Cook a Chocolate Tart and The Old Man and God, and it seems even less likely that I can put on my socks without using my hands. Does that make sense? This one is just comparing that times my mouse. Boy, the years just said that finding this book is more impossible than a simple task. Than an impossible task. No, we're not looking for some kind of arcane book. That would be displayed in the foundation.
Look.
Ancient Chinese legends. This looks like just an ordinary popular science book, and it's in Chinese. Oh, function shi. Chiang can drive away. Chiang Liang can drive away plagues and ghosts, and can devour ominous and unlucky evil things. It's a cliche that that Chiang Liang can eat people and things that are defined as evil.
And
It's a book about Chiang Liang. Gone? Well, it looks no different from the story you told me before. Maybe even simpler. Yes, it's the same story I heard when I was a child. Let's just say this. I'm gonna post. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this communication device. Very interesting. I don't know the road names. This doesn't seem like number 12 Jacaranda Road. There is a suspected arcane creature similar to the one that caused the collapse yesterday.
The time is
4:20. 4:20 p.m. Will we make it in time? We have to rush back to the police station in 3 hours. Put the case first. Beginning of winter. Section 2, beginning of winter. So, I understand that you were late for the basic standard exam because of a case, right? Report to the chief. We have been investigating this case recently. It seems to be just an ordinary landslide, but it may be related to uh, a rare critter. Moreover, we suspect that are there any results? Doesn't sound up. Uh, what? I accidentally report to the chief. Uh, this time, the critter did not cause a landslide. It only caused an hour, a half hour, not half an hour, it's a half hour power outage. Judging from the crime scene, the critter has an uncertain form, somewhere between matter and spirit. But it's slip away. The culprit who caused this admitting gold. We did not capture it. Uh, we did not capture it. It slipped away.
First,
This is a unified examination in the Bureau, and no one can claim to have the privilege to not take this exam. Yes, sir. Second, based on the information currently known, this case has been upgraded and is no longer a normal community maintenance matter. It requires special personnel to be assigned and work together to complete it. But you have pushed forward the investigation without authorization. Yes, sir. Finally, the only response you can give me to all accusations is yes, which is not a truly correct attitude.
think it through.
I hope that sorting through the 12 hours of archives will allow you to think carefully about what you are here for. Please, you too. Mm. And you, instructor Poitea, you allowed you allowed her to delay the assessment and didn't even think about and so don't even think about moving to a new window seat this year.
Here.
After we solved the Chinatown incident last time, the principal of the overseas Chinese school sent a lot of snacks to the bureau. They say this is called Bengsha. I remember the first time I had dinner with you. Yes, at that time, how could we imagine that we would be locked up in a small room together now? Worrying about a pile of moldy files that even book knights are unwilling to gnaw on. I heard from Chief Eldon that you wanted to move to a new station. That was a euphemism. In fact, I had already submitted a performance report for promotion to him. Level 3 patrol officers can sit at a window station. What about you? What are you doing now? What? You're as paranoid as the cops in my hometown of... Wait. Omaha? Them, they never listen to me. Sorry, I just heard you mention your hometown. Yes, just some trivial and boring daily life with your family. There are too few stories. Don't change the subject. I'm asking you. Going undercover, missing exams, and getting punished were not things that the young I knew would do.
I was only trying to follow the evidence.
Be it a legend or a story, find the evidence to prove one thing. Chiang Liang uh, will not disappear. My family hadn't seen it for thousands of years, but I was the only one who knew that it didn't come out because it was healing. So it is the same this time. It didn't really disappear, but just hid in a corner because it was too badly injured and didn't want to come out. Yes, I don't deny your guess. In fact, this is the most likely. Um from a visual observation, its size is just enough to pass through a hole in the ground. The conductive hair extracts and descriptions of the parties involved all seem to point in this direction. But that's not what I meant. What?
I'm not following. Why do you gotta get Chang Liang back?
If you have such an ancient beast in your body since childhood, and raising it is the requirement of your entire family, once you remove it, don't you feel a sense of relief? Don't think I don't know where those mysterious wounds on your body come from. All blessings have their price. That's your price, isn't it? You picked up my information? Chief Eldon told me that. During the Chinatown incident, he discovered that your body would suffer from varying degrees of damage from summoning and using Qiangliang. He asked me to look after you. I never agreed with God putting too much soft emotion into human beings.
I'm just worried about you.
Because in my opinion, it is not the value of your existence. It's just a blessing or a curse that falls on your head in an instant. It goes away quickly. We all experience it. You deserve to have your own relaxed and comfortable life, and you don't need to be tied with it forever. But I don't understand your question.
I'm just doing my duty as an officer of the law.
I'm just doing my duty as officer of the law. She doesn't want to admit that. Diary belonging to a child. Recording the arrival of new guests and unfolding dusty history. You can explore in the subsequent. Sorry. The illustration gallery contains Liang Yue's previous sketches. Different sketches accumulate different attributes. Drag the illustration to fulfill the relevant requirements. What happened with Britain? Why didn't I clear that? Huh? It's cleared here. I just noticed that. That's weird. Infinitely. The attributes of the illustrations are calculated in the order of their numbers. The illustrations are calculated from top to bottom, and the illustration to the left have higher priority. So that's... I understand. Can I rotate? Holy wall effects. Wait, what's this? 6th of March 1980. There are few friends at home and everyone is busy. 1980? Real 1980 or... Okay. Wait a minute. Let me drink some water. Alright. 1980. March 7, 1980, Friday. Cloudy. Fixing the Estera hall, setting up firecrackers, making phone calls. I was also quite busy because I am the heir, and I needed to get closer to my new friend Chiang Liang. No one had time to guide me. According to Mom, I had to figure things out on my own. I guess it's because they're too scared to talk to Chiang Liang. But I'm not. It's fine though. I'll find a way. Uh, I know how to entertain new friends. It's not that hard. I remember everything mom and dad do when they host guests. Okay, turn this down while I... First of all, hosting means serving tea. I made tea, laid out a fruit platter, and even put out the crispy noodles and some candies. I've been reluctant to eat. Sure enough, Liang is very interested in the crispy noodles. It looked at me, and the little snake on its tail also looked at me. I never noticed it has a snake. Or am I reading? It must have never had this before. I demonstrated it by crushing the noodles in the bag, sprinkling the seasoning, and pouring everything onto a plate. Oh, I know that. That's my favorite. Dude, I know that the snack. I even shared my favorite way of eating it. Alternating bites of noodles and candies. A mix of salty, spicy, sweet, and sour flavors all at once. But in the end, the crispy noodles were wasted. The crushed noodles were blown everywhere by Liang. Luckily, I managed to clean up the house before mom and dad got back. Next time, I'll prepare a deeper bowl. Light snow. Let me see if you see the stream. Okay. Let me bring back this volume. I took over the case and I need to find out the results. As for whether the final result of the case investigation is related to me, perhaps we are all thinking too far ahead on this topic. Well, we still have 10 hours left. At least during this period, we can do anything, right?
How can I help you today?
Please help me find the basic file of this document, case number 19770109 A-02C. I remember it should be on the top to be in the top cardboard box. Of course, no problem. That's what we do. Wait, I recognize both of your faces. You're from the patrol department, right? Why are you working in the archives? Here's a rookie who's even less knowledgeable than you. And and she doesn't know what's going to happen to him after. And he doesn't know what's going to happen to him after angering Chief Eldon. So that's why you are famished to sort out materials in the archives. That sounds cool. Okay, no. Oh no, I mean from a bystander's perspective, you have a mythical beast as your arcanum. It's like you are the god of this era. Yeah. Yes. I don't know how you feel about it. After all, it's too huge, as you said. Thousands of years of history, hatred and blessing have all converged here, and they will eventually outweigh you.
If I were you,
I will be miserable. I would become no longer myself. Okay, I won't say anymore. Here's your information. Please check if it is correct. Then sign your name and stamp your fingerprint here. Liang, come and help me enter this information into the system. What's wrong? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Copy that.
This just play this song every single.
You... Who are you? Are you living?
Light Snow, Section 3.
Ha!
Are they Section 3? Are they refer like that when that thing occur? Because it's like referencing some sections from a book that is happening right now to you. 12 hours of isolation. Sometimes it's not bad. At least you don't have to answer to the annoying chameleon communicator for a while. And you don't have to see those colleagues in the crime division who are good at talking. Let me repeat, there are no signs of explosion and basic evacuation have been carried out. Another landslide at 13 Adams Street. Roger that. We'll be there as soon as possible. See, it's like I said. Oh, I sensed a subtle atmosphere, as if time suddenly went back to the first time you came to the office. Hello. At this time, a police officer who was closer took a big step and stood in front of Liang Yue. You were the one who took over and led the investigation of the first landslide accident that occurred 2 days ago, right? Yes, what's wrong? Unfortunately, while you were in quarantine or isolation, 3 similar accidents occurred in the surrounding area, resulting in 3 serious injuries and 2 minor injuries.
Holy.
Now, the entire division is basically busy with this matter. Yes, I am investigating intensively. In fact, cough? Pretended to cough, covered his mouth with his hands. We are sorry, but we have some questions about your survey. We would like to know the current progress of your case and hope that you can disclose the details to everyone so that we can assist each other. No problem, this...
Hold on a minute.
I seem to smell a hint of unfriendly thoughts. We are now preparing to submit all the information to Chief Eldon's office, but all arrangement will need to wait until he has reviewed it before making a decision. I think this so-called assistance you mentioned is based on not completely trusting us. Is that right? We got the case first, and we found the most personal information. If we weren't wasting time here, we could have rushed to the scene right now.
Besides,
We have a very clear line of inquiry, while I believe that most of you here have no clue at all. No clue? Does it mean the instigator of the case is the mythical beast Liang? Sir, just our own guess. How can they know? Oh. That guy, the new guy who came to get the information. That's right, we are not trying to take credit of your work, nor do we distrust you. In previous cases, we had every reason to believe in Liang's ability. But this is her friend, her Arcanum. Everything started with her.
Please don't worry about that.
There's no need to explain to them. I don't think Liang can really cause damage. Even if it's take a step back and say it really caused the damage, I will still come to my office. This is the third time you've been in and out of here in 2 days. I guess I need to get you a key to enter and exit the office.
An anonymous report filed against you.
The one who... the one who caused the disaster to the community is Liang and Chiang Liang. Someone overheard your conversation with Officer Poitier and passed the information to my desk as intelligence to discredit you. Intelligence claims that the critter you are investigating is none other than Chiang Liang you lost earlier. Now this news has spread in the bureau or division. Although most people ignored this unconfirmed speculation, you still encountered some doubts based on the situation just now. I think I know why you are so crazy investigating this case that you even forgot about the exam.
Deputy Chief, I need to...
So you've learned how to grow a spine. Good. But this isn't a test.
You think I don't believe you?
No, Chief.
You think I am reluctant to assign this case to you? No, Chief. You think I have determined that you cannot solve this case and cannot solve the case of the beasts that have been your life and death companion? No, Chief. Born and died. Life and death. In this case, tell me how I can trust you to that you will cooperate with the command in this subsequent investigation and capture of this unknown critter.
I will follow my orders.
In the process, are you willing to follow instructions to destroy it or imprison it? I will follow orders. Very good. Then please set up immediately and go to Adam Street. 13 Adam Street with the main force. Witnesses said that the giant critter has not gone far away.
We need you.
Halfway. I should have started earlier. Winter solstice. I can see it plummeting into the ground at lightning speed with its extremely thick tail. Oh my god, it's still underground. It must have caused such a giant earthquake.
Damn it.
Don't panic. The ground's shaking so badly, it's hard to stand still.
Don't panic. We'll keep you safe.
Squad A, listen. Our range is locked and within a circular area with a radius of approximately 5 kilometers extending outward from the red oil barrel. It may jump out from the ground at any time, so please prepare to fight it. For 40 USB series, a special pistol for fighting critters, hand grenade with shooting falling,
Enough to handle this sort of situation.
that's the epicenter. Let me change this. You know what, I'm gonna finish this first. Officer Poitier. Are we going over there too? Are you crazy? Stand by and wait for my signal. Totally broken. Uh, 13 Adam Street is located at an intersection. The operation plan is for you to lead Squad A, Mobile Squad A to the scene and conduct operation in advance. According to the situation, we will dispatch 3 elite troops to block its path at different forks in the road. Heavy weapons. The destructive power of this behemoth has reached the standard that requires the development of heavy equipment, which you must be aware of. Chief, if it's really Liang, it is familiar with me and can sense me. I guarantee that it will not cause any harm to us or cause too much damage. I will try every possible way to gain close range advantage. Can this plan guarantee that we can capture it safely? This is a very risky move because you are the only one who has the possibility of getting close to it. This also means that once you enter the epicenter, no one will be able to support you. Don't worry, Chief. I have my own sense of proportion. Okay, the other police officers will assist in hypnotizing the critter in the back row, according to my orders. But if this process we assess that the danger level of the unknown critter is too high, for the safety of the people, there is still a possibility that it will be shot on the spot. Do you understand?
Whoa!
What's going on? Unrelated personnel are requested to stay away from this area as soon as possible. And close off the road.
Hey!
Can you tell us what happened? Is this the end of the world? Am I hallucinating? Calm down, Liang Yue. If this is really... If it really is this, then you know it. You are familiar with it. And it is completely under your control. I can feel the electrical load is getting stronger and stronger. Blood is on fire. It feels like the whole world is about to boil. Everyone, please pay attention. Everyone, please pay attention. It is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Hush, hush, be quiet. Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. Oops. Attention, ready to fire. Wait, are you ready to fire right through it? Liang Yue calls the chief. Liang Yue calls the chief. You tried, but it didn't sense you. But we can take another gamble with everyone's safety. We can take another gamble with everyone's safety at stake. Nor we can afford to lose a future vigil.
All units! Shots fired!
Wait a moment. Wait for me a little longer. Person who fired the first shot seems to sense something wrong. There's a figure rushing by.
Hold your fire!
Wind hunting. Candlelight and apricot spring. The silhouette, the giant's beast silhouette was like burnt white salt, dissolving into endless emptiness. Don't want. Damn it, she wanted to save it.
Liang!
Wind section 4. Winter solstice. Jumped left and right and entered Tawa village. Jumped forward and back and then jumped into the reed marsh. You jump, I jump, and we jump out into the warm sunshine. Several crook grids were drawn in the red and yellow chalk on the cement floor. A sneeze. Cough. It is a snake-like tail. Calling the other side, calling the other side. Chief Liang Yue, Command Center, is talking to you. How dare you not know who I am? Tell me your name. Oh, you said your name is Jiang Liang? Is that the ancient mythical beast? Well, your voice sounds so weak. It's not worth being afraid of. What do you want to do with me today? You've got problems, haven't you? You got monsters who are worse than you, who've locked you in stone, sealed, printed in the sculpture, and you have nothing to eat and are hungry every day. How can this be possible? How can there be such bad people? Chief Inspector Liang Yue will catch them. Anyone who bullies little Chiang Liang, no matter how evil a monster is, I will pull him out, throw him in the ground, and beat him up. Sorry, I'm the one talking. Please say something too. Yes, of course. Chief Inspector Liang Yue is the best detective and she can protect everyone, including little Chiang Liang. Yeah. Calling it Xiao Chiang Liang. I mean, the one on the her lovey interaction is really little Jiang Liang. I'm gonna call it Xiao Qiangliang. Xiao Qiangliang. Xiao Qiangliang suffers any injustice. For example, if you can't find your friends while playing hopscotch, or if your father scolds you, you can come to Chief Liang Yue, and she will comfort you. She will not let anyone be alone. Are you really? Grandpa said you're real. Dad said you are real. They talk about you as if you were something great, but they have never seen you. It would be nice if you were real. Then you can play with me.
惭愧须臾往相，一野众而兼犹光。巴陵为之震慑，况其鼓与毕方。
It's the chant that summons. She said. She did that on the event story. I guess this is the first time she did this. She looks spooked. Are you here to accompany me? Are you my friend? Is this your hair? It's still electric and feels itchy to touch. Can I play a bit? Well,
Thank God. You're awake.
what's going on? She's gonna say it.
What happened to me?
Okay. Do that first. Gonna be a long one. Before I do this, I'm gonna do this first. Need to do this. Uh, Okay. In some diaries, there are fixed illustrations that cannot be moved. Try to change the order of the illustration to achieve the level goal. Um, 300 gonna times 3. Oh, it's gonna times 3 but minus, so put every single, then can be just here. Let's just put this here. It is gonna be a long one again. What's here first? Today I tried a very fun game with Liang. March 20, 1980. Thursday. Clear skies. I wanted to play hopscotch with my classmates, but that would mean delaying my return home and my arcane skill practice. But now that I have Liang, I don't have to play hopscotch alone anymore. As soon as mom and dad left, I invited Liang and it didn't refuse me. Liang is huge, so I had to draw a bigger grid, much bigger grid, which used up 4 pieces of chalk. 4 pieces. How big is that? There are plenty of tiles by the ancestral hall that need replacing, so I picked up a lot of sturdy ones that even Qiangliang accidentally steps on one. That even if Qiangliang accidentally steps on one, I won't have to worry about running out. I showed Qiangliang that how to play it, how to play hopscotch. Hop on one foot, hop on another, then land on 2 feet. Hop all the way to the 8th, and then hop back. The grid was enormous, so I jumped as hard as I could, but I still kept stepping on the lines. It seems that if I want to play with Xiangliang, I need to practice more. Is that how she managed to practice jumping so high? Xiangliang can chant the rhyme, so I promised to say it when it is its turn to jump. Partners are supposed to help each other after all. When Xiangliang turned, I threw the tile for it, but when it jumped, it made a huge noise. Luckily, I had chosen an empty spot, or else we might have been discovered. The bigger problem though was that Qiangliang couldn't hop on one foot. I demonstrated over and over again, but it just tilted its head and stared at me. In the end, I let a little snake on Qiangliang's tail show the tiles for me instead, and it seemed that to enjoy that it threw them with such enthusiasm. It looks like we found the way of playing that suits us the best. Oh, that's halfway. Severe cold. SWAT A is in place. Testing has temporarily ruled out the possibility of aftershocks. The target has been controlled. Will be sent out to the biological laboratory by the mobile transport team for further study.
So,
I saved it. Please don't make me recall this anymore. I almost fainted from fear. Do you know how nervous everyone was at that time? You insisted on rushing out when everyone was launching together, and we all thought you were crazy. The result is that you got shot. The thing gets shot too. It got shot too? Yes, but the latest batch of trap bullets is specifically designed to target the underground critter are of little use, and all the bullets hitting it are absorbed and dissolved. This is a very strange. I'm afraid that only a close contact like yours can control it by injecting a powerful hypnotic bullet into its nasal cavity. After that, you were shot, and it quickly fell asleep, and you held it tightly in your arms. So that's how it is. Hold on. Now I remember they gave you a sedative. You have to listen to me patiently.
Thank goodness.
Can I go see it? Wait a minute. Be quiet, be calm. It's no use getting anxious. You can get out of bed. You can't get out of bed right now. Instructor.
Actually,
The fact is, it's not Chiang Liang. Um, it's just a critter called what? Gadfly? A member of the genus Shami-worm. Uh, Subterranean. I sent information about this critter to the Foundation as soon as possible. It is recorded species of critter, the first in North America, but several similar examples have been seen in Asia and Africa. Research on this critter is still ongoing, and no reports on its principles of conductivity have been received yet. But what is visible to the naked eye is that, excluding all previous investigations, it is different from Qiangliang from beginning to end. From its appearance, properties, reproductive characteristics, and other to its classifications according to the that I don't know Crusader nomenclature is different from Qiangliang. It is known, traceable, capturable, and experimentally applicable organism. But Qiangliang does not belong to any category. It is impossible to classify and study.
I'm sorry.
It is not Qiangliang.
But I guess we gotta admit that Chang Liang's really gone. For good.
Title of the stage. But 1 month later. Congratulations to Officer Liang for being discharged from the hospital successfully. What's going on? I thought that after this incident, no one in the division would like me anymore. Yes, you did violate a few rules of conduct and and code of conduct. But the fact is, we were able to capture it thanks to you rushing over and stuffing it the maximum dose of pacifier bullets. And those who had suspected you before, after finding out that the critters has nothing to do with Liang, asked me to bring you some hot dog coupons out of apology. However, Chief Eldon just had a tantrum, and punishment seems inevitable. You better be careful. There's no reason for me to accompany you to the archives duty this time. Thanks.
Get these out of my sight.
This is a police station, not a fancy high school prom. Police law, A+, criminal psychology, A, police tactics, A, mixed martial arts, A-, arcane encyclopedia knowledge, A+. Looks like my score is the only one missing from your performance report. I can't guarantee how high a grade I can give you since you missed my exam and ignored my instructions. I don't know. I'll take any grade.
Listen up.
It's just a piece of paper.
But it means a hell of a lot more than that once it's submitted.
There are many kind of police in this world. There are those who seek fame and reputation and advance their careers by colluding with the media. There are those who enrich themselves and end up on the other side of the iron cage in their insatiable greed. There are loyal, brave people who are exploited and excluded, becoming ruthless thugs and tools. There are iron-faced, selfless people who personally had just shared the good and the bad times who were brought to court. This is not a good position. I have seen too many rookies turn to crime. No matter what choice they make, the price they pay is much greater than that of ordinary people. What kind of officer do you want to be? It is no longer a question I want to ask.
So let me ask you this. How high a price would you pay to be that perfect officer you want to see in the mirror?
I
You don't have to answer me now.
the results will be notified to you by the vigil's personnel after you return. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. How come to call home today? Liang Mu, Liang's mother. Uh, oh, that's the name. Lao Liang. Stop looking. Come here. Little Yue is calling. I'll put on speaker so your dad can hear it too. He was still talking about you yesterday and said that he had no news since you. Oh, what? Passed out? The internship is almost over. And the results have just come out, but I don't know the final results yet. I have a good life here. There is Chinese food here, and have met a lot of good people and made a lot of friends. Every day is very fulfilling. The arcane cases here are quite different from those in China.
Ma,
What's wrong?
强亮丢了。
Qiang Liang is gone. I lost Qiang Liang. It didn't again. 3 more. Month of spring. It's moving. Grandpa, quickly. Lift, lift it up. Uh, it's not the fish. It's not that the fish is hooked. It's just the wind is blowing. Not a fish. Sinking and floating are the most common movements. When it comes to real fish, you will know. That's probably the situation. Oh, they're calling it little, but I'm just gonna call it Xiao Yue. Your father wants to talk to you. Probably you know what Xiao means. Father, you say?
没受伤吧？
Are you not hurt? Just surprised that that's the first thing. I'm fine, I'm fine. When is the rent due? I'll book a flight for you on the exact date. It's better to arrive in the morning or afternoon. Otherwise, when it's time for dinner, you can eat the dumplings your mother made while they're still hot.
爸，
Do you remember the couplet that we hung in the hallway before we moved? In the Han and Weiss stealth style. It reads, Tongue Lawson lined the dungeon road for thousands of miles, and the voice of the young phoenix is clearer than that of the old one. You said it has a good meaning and asked me to read it often. Wait, that's not... I didn't read that right. So I read it every day, and I recited it every day. But as I read it, I began to have some doubts.
若桐花未开，雏凤不吟，他们又该怎么办呢？
If the tung flowers have not bloomed, and the young phoenix have not sung, what should they do? We didn't tell you that day was the day your grandfather was buried. By that day, do you mean... That's right. It was the waking of insects day when you were 6 years old. That was also the day you met Chiang Liang. Your grandfather uh, wanted to see Chiang Liang all his life. His arcane skills were the strongest in our family for 5 generations, but he ended up regretting it for the rest of his life. In every sense, he is not a good father, but I still can't hate him, even though I carry his long cherished wish.
那副对联，我记得，
I remember that couplet.
我已经收起来了。
I've put it away.
那不该让你承受。
It is the rain that should have fallen on your head. That shouldn't have fallen on your head. But in the end, you have to bear it all. Grandpa? The fish doesn't seem to be taking the bait yet. Fishing is not something you can be rushed at all. Come, I'll give you a small tree. You can draw beside it while waiting for Grandpa. Drawing? Well, what should I draw? You can draw whatever you want. Draw fish, birds, anything you like. Drawing things I like. Oh, I get it. Grandpa, look. What's this? It looks neither like a tiger nor a dragon. This is my secret friend. Secret friend? Oh wait, I see. You are drawing Chiang Liang, right? Xiao Yue. It's so difficult to draw. Grandpa doesn't want to make things difficult for you, so you can choose something else, such as a little rabbit, a little fox, or a little wild cat we saw last time. But I just wanted to draw it. You said you wanted to draw something I like. I just love it. I just love it. I Oh, that's her birthday. I mean, around her birthday. Because I'm pretty sure it's like the stage titles are like events on the Chinese calendar. And that's like the, what you call it, I guess you could say similar to a landmark on a calendar of when her birthday is. There are 10. I love Los Angeles. T-shirts in total. In addition to family members, you can also give one to your neighbor.
And
Yeah, I am. It's honestly some stuff. Is it? No. It's summer, not spring. Yeah, I'm misremember. It's summer. Why did I think spring? Yeah, it's around May on the Gregorian. The watch I gave to Dad was back, and the latest meat grinder that my mom requested was back, and the imported cat food I bought for Xiaomi. Let's put it there. Hey, don't bother. Our little hero hasn't packed her luggage yet. We prepared a farewell party for you. Would Chief Eldon like you to dress up this station like prom, as he puts it? What does he know about proms? He must have been one of those poor kids at school who never got invited to parties. How about setting off the day after tomorrow? Okay. What are your plans for the next 2 days? Reviewing the makeup exam? No, I want to play for a few days.
Hold on a minute.
Just play? Oh. It's really rare. The final result of the Vigils Bureau from the Vigils Bureau may only be received after coming back. In the last few days left, I want to try everything I've never done before. Things I dare not do. You don't have to worry about training results. I'll tell you in secret. A secret. I overheard Chief Eldon talking to the Foundation on the phone once, and he praised you several times.
Thank you.
Why are you thanking me? I didn't help at all. I need to skip. No, you helped me the most.
By the way,
What's wrong? I'll send you some specialties from our hometown when I return. Please be sure to try them.
Why, certainly, Miss Liang.
Two more. Oh, this one. Can I move this? Divided by 2? I think that's the best place for that. That's not good. That's not a good place there. Perhaps. Maybe. But I need to. What do I do here? Just this? But this is useless. It's gonna... Right? Just divide to there. Yeah, that's useless. Shouldn't do that. Missing something. Use purse. During this period, my father arranged new exercises for me. Although they were not as tiring as before, I always felt pale. Just all of it. April 1, 1980. Sunny. Drink some water before. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. April 1, 1980, Sunday. Sunny skies. Liang and I weren't coordinated well, but it's not his fault. I should have realized earlier that it cannot speak or read. But this is a problem for me. When Grandpa used to take me fishing, I would draw pictures while waiting for him to catch something. Grandpa would always guess what I was drawing, and he always got it right. Liang cannot and I cannot cooperate the same way. I'll draw the movements first so it can memorize them. That way, with just one motion, we will be able to work together. Are you a little person and a big cat to represent me and Liang were partners, and then I drew a fist to mean we need to be ready, a pointing finger to show we need to fight bad things, and an open palm to mean stop. After signaling for a while, Liang understood. This method is great. Next time we practice, we're sure to succeed. Father said that relying only on gestures with Liang is lazy. Gestures should only be a supplement. He insists that I must be able to communicate with Liang without any language or actions at all. Father always says that I don't think deeply enough, but how am I supposed to know what Liang is thinking? That's the last one. Maybe there's another one on the final one. Rainwater. Okay. Is this the switch? Okay, the red light is on. It seems on. This is Officer Liang Yue. I'm at the largest amusement park in Los Angeles, and the weather today is sunny. Today's goal is to complete the most thrilling roller coaster and haunted house in history.
Please keep this a secret from my mom and dad.
This is Officer Liang Yue. This is the most famous fortune-telling bar in Los Angeles, and its owner is a famous arcane magician. It is said that she only needs to take care of. She only needs to take one glance, and the guest can mix the delicious wine that will make the other party stay. Next, I'll take a sip and report back on my experience. This is great. This is Officer Liang Yue. I have to keep my voice down when talking because I am attending a simple and solemn Western-style funeral. The old man died of old age. I hope the same will happen to me and those around me. Hi, this is Officer Liang Yue. I'm on the plane back to China. Since we didn't know each other very well before, I thought sharing our lives with each other would be a healthy interaction. Although I haven't received any reply yet, I am looking forward to what is to come. Hello? Mother? Yes, the plane may be delayed for 2 hours, so I won't be back for dinner. Please postpone your pickup time by 2 hours as originally scheduled. Yes, I was not mistaken about flight 243. They always give last-minute notice delays. Delays.
祝你一路顺风。
Bon voyage.
How about that?
This is the new Chinese I learned. It seems that the pronunciation is not difficult. You have to put it very well. But I can't guarantee whether there is any criminal whose exclusive arcane skills can be activated by suddenly uttering a sentence in a non-native language that they are not familiar with. Although congrats, he's not a good policeman that I trained.
You better tell me first thing.
If you get a badge worn by the vigils, you must tell me immediately. Okay. She winked at Porthia. have a safe trip. Is there more pictures? We used to come here often to play. Turn left here, there used to be a locksmith. Mother said his family got rich and now they have moved away. Things changed very quickly. Even though we were only away for half a year, this small town has developed beyond our imagination.
Look,
We're back. Strong and the wise. You're lucky. You will not yield to this law. Beginning of eternal peace. Grandfather. This is a document written in bronze inscriptions during the Shang and Zhao dynasties. Recorded events from ancient times. It is badly damaged and it is not easy to restore it. For hundreds of years, for 100 years, it has been shelved. Now, apart from you and me, no one in this family knows about the existence of this document. You are an accident. You found this book by accident. And I am the one responsible for rewriting this book. It records an ancient ritual that can truly awaken Liang. It also records the names of all the Liang family members who have undergone training since 100 years ago. For some of them, their talents cannot withstand the exhaustion, and they can only feel a relief after years of recuperation. Some people, even if cured, will still what's that word? I don't know what to say. So Grandpa asked you again, are you really curious about what is written here? Spring thunder scares away all the insects, and all things begin to grow. It turns that so much time has passed, and I can't quite remember the scene when Liang appeared in the world.
Father, grandfather, I have a different view of things now.
I feel that it is not a fleeting blessing or a curse, nor is it a rain that has bathed our ancestors for generations.
It's just itself. We've never truly understood what it really is.
I wanted to hear for myself what it thought, why it chose me, and how it viewed me. This time, it didn't choose me.
I want to embrace it this time.
The first step of the ceremony, sacrificial vessel. Second step, priest. Third step, incantation or spell. The fourth step of the ritual. You know what this is. it's illustrated blood. If you really disappeared from this world,
Will you ever answer my call again?
she's reciting the
王有不韦，斩杀兄舅，消劫不祥。
yeah, she's reciting the summoning ritual. That part was on her ultimate. Last one. Now is there gonna be... No? Wait, there is. It's probably the last one. Oh, that's cute. I need to find these images. It's times 3 of those. This is times 2. I mean, this is good. 75, 45. That's better. And probably here. And here. I already have a lot of this. Maybe not that. Oh. Dad said that the ancestral hall had been repaired, and we need to find a good day to hold this ceremony. I'm running out of water. Okay. Drink this. September 10, 1980, Wednesday. Rainy. This time is different from all the others. Father said that I have to take charge this time. Ever since Liang appeared, these responsibilities have fallen to me. I've memorized all the steps, practiced the dance moves, and rehearsed what I need to say countless times. But when Father came to check on me tonight, he said my expression wasn't firm enough and my movements lacked strength. There's still 2 days left, so I can practice many more times. But I still have school during the day and homework too. I'm sure I can do it, but I'm so nervous. If only I could be more like Liang. It seems so mature. I'm not entirely sure what mature means yet, but I think it must be like Liang. Silent, yet everyone knows it's powerful, capable of anything. No one else knows that Liang was once seriously injured. That's why it's left for such a long time, until I woke it up with all my noise. Liang is waiting for me. By now, it should have gone back to rest. I shouldn't write anymore. I should go practice again. If I messed up, everyone will be so disappointed. Before practicing, I'll recite the incantation once more. Oh. Final stage. Making of insects. Create eternal peace.
得强梁之人，后以寿为名，改姓为梁，世代相承。然而，仙道授强梁，却已有近100年未曾现身了。
However, to this day, the Shandao-based Liang has not appeared in front of the Liang family for nearly 100 years. If one's mind is not strong and selfish desires are not overcome, Liang may turn against his master. You are destined to inherit the Liang family's mission and bring honor to the family. 101st time, wipe off the sweat. It will affect your vision. You are standing in front of the ancestral tablets. Don't be lazy and stand firm. Concentrate your energy. The opening move was soft and weak. The crouching tiger move was clumsy, and the whole movement was done in a panic, trembling and without any strength.
再来一次。
Stand up. Do it again. Again. Do you hear their voices? They come to worship you every morning and evening and ask for your blessing. They prayed for and held onto countless things, but none of them had anything to do with you and me. Being sealed in a statue for so long must be lonely. Hello? Hello? Please check whether the signal is received. This is Officer Liang Yue. I would like to ask you a question. Do you recognize me? Or don't you recognize me? I see. It seems that waking you up is not that easy. Let's skip so fast. I have to play with you and make you happy first, right? What a loud noise. I didn't expect that you would try to kill me. I know there are always risks involved. Calm down, Liang Yue. Even without it, you still have your own power. You can beat it. First starting position. Second. Third decisions. Hello, Liang? Do you feel anything? Wait a minute. Let me write that down. It seems there was an earthquake. No. Listen carefully. Seems like there is the sound of the tiger roaring. Sounded real, coming from the ancestral hall. Today is not a day of sacrifice. What's going on? Let's go take a look.
Xiaoliang，
Why are you here? Didn't you say the plane was delayed for 2 hours? Father, mother. What are you doing? Why are you in those clothes? Oh, nothing. I just came back early and wanted to scare you, so I didn't tell you. Scare? Who would come to the ancestral hall to scare people? This... looks like in good spirits. You look like in good spirits. Because she is your daughter. He's laughing. Let's go. Go home for dinner.
稍微等一下，
Wait a moment.
我能叫一个小伙伴来咱家一起吃饭吗？
Can I invite a friend to come over for dinner? Sure, why not? Who is it? Is it a new friend you made there? A childhood friend from the police academy? Yes. The beast appeared before her. Let me introduce you to my new colleague and friend. Officer Chiang Liang. Well, it looks like it will take some time to decipher your language. But we can do it too, right? Isn't it gone? But it's good that it's not lost. It's not a bad thing if it's lost, but we should be grateful that if it's not lost. What's wrong, Liang? This is why is he calling her Liang on her surname and not Yue, like the grandpa? I'm not too familiar with how people talk to families, but you're calling your own daughter by her surname. Or is that just them? I mean, they have a voice line on that. That's all I heard. What's wrong? What are you looking at? Nothing. Chocolate. Place. Liang. Poitiers. Oh, it's the names. Eldon. It's credits. Why is there credit? Oh, because this is she filmed this. That's why there's credits. Is that it? Is there nothing else? Not even at the end. What? I mean, there is the thanks for watching there. She just had to go to Liang's respawn point to Liang has a respawn point literally. That's really good. That's really good actually. Like usually they would choose like if they would want a backstory or a post like epilogue or a prologue. Like on chapter 8 2.2 they have Anjanala's character story, which they had that choice between, I mean they have the multiple choice actually posts, like they had made it so that it's Anjanala's backstory for her character story. But there's some cases like this, which is a technically post event story, like epilogue, but it's combined with her backstory, which is really good. So, very concise. It gives like an epilogue to the story, but also her backstory to learn more about her. Like actually pretty good. The more I think about it, it's pretty good. I like that. This one next, I need to do it because I need to get you. It's really simple. She summoned Qiangliang on the day her grandfather was buried, and her grandfather pretty much taught her a lot of things that allowed her to be able to do the things she does. A lot of her knowledge, like her grandfather is close to the MVP of her childhood. She summoned it at like age 6, I believe. Maybe I'll post the contents of this, the translation of this. This is pretty much her backstory, like on a concise backstory of her. Like there's still backstory said on this, but this is like basically it's still very long, but this is like long summary. So if it's like a valid term. And everything, the way she summoned Qiangliang in the past seems like it's like an accident, complete accident. That she just wanted a friend. And that it's just so happened that Qiangliang is the only one that answered her. When Portier said that the wounds on her body is the things that she has to pay, and that it's more of a burden, she doesn't really believe it. She thinks that it's okay that Qiangliang is gone, but she cares more about her pet cat than she thinks, and at the end she resummoned it. Anyways, getting too late now. I already started like a little bit later than usual, so I'll go sleep now. See you on my Ananli. Anecdote.
相信他，搞新意出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住相，你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。憑型格瀟灑去書寫我心，這一個轉身可驚到世人。抬頭見星星也熠熠發光，我於舊時菲林看光怪陸離，夜幕下路燈講不出別離。看 看這故事可否新傳奇？學熒幕神探，始終捍衛正義。年少這心經已決定去寫我名字。一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞搞新意，出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住相。你與我共挽手，個個向前路。瀟灑去書寫我心，這一個轉身可傾到世人。抬頭見星星也熠熠發光，我與舊時飛等看光快落嚟。夜幕下路燈講不出別離，看看這故事可否新傳奇？學熒幕神探，始終捍衛正義。年少這心經已決定去寫我名字。一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞搞新意，出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住相。你與我共挽手，個個向前路。相信他，搞搞新意，出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住相。你與我共挽手，個個向前路。讓一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞搞新意，出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住相。